course, I can't. But shouldn't you be ready anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Friday night, I crashed your party. It's Friday. I'm in love.
Thank God it's
Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Just go. It's Friday.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. It's Fan Braggin Friday, our favorite day of the week, and the reason is because it's the gateway to a great weekend. We celebrate everything that is positive in business, and we are positively thrilled that you are here. You may notice that Angel is not, her voice is not on the air with me today. She is still out in Los Angeles, recovering from a, get this, 19 and a half hour day yesterday. She was working the convention, the Small Business Expo in Los Angeles with Bill Walsh. And she'll be back on Monday, Lord willing. And so we'll have her back in the studio. But it's Fan Braggin Friday today. And I need your help. This program, especially this show, is all designed to revolve around your phone calls. And the number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG. That's 855-326-2724. I invite you to pick up your phone right now and give a call. Let us know who's getting it right. That's what the whole notion of a fan brag is. You tell us who you love. Tell us who you prefer to do business with. Tell us something nice about somebody else in business. And when you do that, we make the assumption that you're worth talking about as well. We'll talk about your business as well. It's free advertising for the small business community. It is free publicity for the people who are really rolling up their sleeves and getting it right. They're doing the fan bragging, or they're doing their best, and we need you to fan brag about them. 855-FAN-BRAG. That's 855-326-2724. You can be a business revolutionary today. I'm going to take you on a journey as we hope for your phone calls and kind of carry on the conversation. Going to take you on a journey of why fan bragging matters and why we came up with it in the first place and kind of how it ties into the Experience Pros story. I'll go ahead and read our first fan brag that comes in from our friend Robert. He says, I want to fan brag about Michi handcrafted Italian food at, and this is a restaurant at 9245 South Broadway in Highlands Ranch, 80129. Their phone number is 683-6424. Again, 303-683-6424. Michi handcrafted Italian. This is a great location and great little restaurant. And, it's Italian food. I know this restaurant and this address from I know the address from a period of time where I was, the lead supervisor in the Starbucks that was in the very same property as the Michi restaurant currently in Highlands Ranch, the one that Robert is talking about. And so I spent 5 years of my life in that building and served. But Michi, handcrafted Italian food, they're quick. The food is amazing. You go up to the counter, you order the food, you go sit down, they bring the food, and wow, they do a great job. That's Michi handcrafted Italian food, 9245 South Broadway in Highlands Ranch. And while we're at it, we could probably talk a little bit about my friend Robert, who gave us that fan brag. He is the counselor over at a new Outlook Counseling Services, You can call them at 720-366-4019. He specializes in addiction counseling, dealing with relationships, both marriage and premarital counseling, that kind of thing. And I'm telling you, he's a great human being. That's Robert Johnson over at A New Outlook Counseling Services. Thank you, Robert, for the fan brag. We appreciate you. Who else would like to fan brag? It's really easy. You can do it right here on the Facebook Live that we do. We shoot Facebook Live every single day. And you can make a comment on that video, and we will bring it up just like Robert did. We'll bring that up to talk about here on the program. Or even better, at least from our perspective, we love to hear from our listeners by way of the phone call, 855-FAN-BRAG. That's 855-326-2724. And say something nice about somebody else. It's a kindness revolution. We call you a kindness captain when you make that phone call and you speak to us, letting us know who's getting it right in business. And, you know, it's something that most people would overlook. They wouldn't even think about. But if you be intentional about saying something nice about somebody else in business, it starts a domino effect of kindness. And we're going to write a postcard. We're going to use some social media to let them know that you commented and said something nice about them on Major Market Radio. But more than that, our listeners going to know where is a good place to go. You know, where do I go for dry cleaning? Where do I take my pet if I need emergency services? Where do I go and get my manicure, pedicure, massage? You get the idea. That's a fan brag, saying something nice about somebody else in business. And I believe that a rising tide lifts all ships. I believe that we can make a difference. You and I, I don't know about you, but I'm just the average, common, everyday kind of guy. But if I pick up my phone and I say something nice about somebody else in business, what do they say about karma? Well, karma, what goes around comes around, right? I believe in that. I believe that there's something really cool that happens in the spiritual or in the invisible side of life, that when we spread kindness comes back around and kind of shines its light on us. So that's a fan brag. I invite you to call. And you know, while we're doing this, I'll read you another fan brag that comes in. Earlier this week, we had George Leonis from Experamac of Highlands Ranch, Colorado, on the program, and he was in the studio. Well, Tyler wrote in a fan brag on our Extreme Customer Service Directory for George at Experamac. He says, finally, Apple options. Experamac is great to work with when trying to figure out what to do with all your old Apple products. George was terrific, patient, and addressed all my questions. Experamac is my go-to place when I need repair or replacements for any of my family's Apple products. And Tyler, I am right there with you. I think that Experamac is long overdue. You know, there's so many places that will help, you know, people figure out what their what am I thinking? Their PC needs, right? If you've got needs with your PC, you can take it to 1,000 different places. But if you've got needs for your Macintosh or your iPhone or, you know, any of the Apple products, it's been kind of few and far between for the people who are going to take care of those products. And Experamac does just such a great job. We in our office took our computer, one of our staff computers, to Experamac, and they immediately cleaned everything up, took care of the hard drive, took care of, added a little more memory, and my baby's running smooth as glass now. So Experamac is the name of the company in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. You can find them. Let me pull up their phone number here for you. 303-470-0026. 303-470-0026. The owner is George Leonis, and you'll find them in the Wildcat Reserve Parkway, Highlands Ranch Shopping Center. So it's 2209 West Wildcat Reserve Parkway, Suite E4 in Highlands Ranch, 80129. Great fan, Bragg. Thank you, Tyler. We appreciate you. How about you? Will you pick up the phone and talk with me? Let's do the show together. That helps my voice as we get to talk one to another. I get to take a break while I listen to what you're talking about. And I also get to find out some really cool places to go. So I'm looking specifically for what's your favorite restaurant. As I start to think about turning towards dinner time right after the program here, where will I go for dinner? Give me a recommendation, and we'll see where we're going. In fact, I'll even incentivize you. Call in your fan brag and tell me where you like to go for a great meal. The first person to do that, I'll send you to a great meal. Compliments of the Experience Pros radio show. We'll be back. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You want to relax. You want to feel fabulous. Reduce stress. Pamper yourself. Detoxify your body. You want to visit Me Spa in Belmar Shopping Center. Find out what the ultimate pampering experience feels like, and what better way to do it than for half price. For a limited time, we're featuring a $150 gift certificate for just $75. And the only place you'll find it is on DenverHalfPrice.com. Me Spa is an award-winning day spa that will offer you a soothing place to put your life on pause. Become the very best version of you by spending time pampering yourself and unwind from that stressful work week at Me Spa. Find out what the ultimate pampering experience feels like, and what better way to do it than for half price. That's a $150 certificate for just $75, and you can find it only on DenverHalfPrice.com. That's DenverHalfPrice.com. That's DenverHalfPrice.com.
This is Michael Medved for townhall.com. After a miserable summer for movies, with box office down some 15% across the board, September brought a big surprise. A modestly budgeted fright fest with no big names smashed all records for horror films or for September releases in general. It, based on a 1986 Stephen King novel and a 90s TV miniseries, centers on an ageless cannibal clown who arises from the sewers of a Maine town every 27 years to murder and mutilate local children. A group of outcast 13-year-olds does battle with this demonic force, while the film's only adults engage in incest, sadism, attempted rape, child abuse, and wanton cruelty. As in many Stephen King stories, supernatural power functions only on the dark side, never balanced by the goodly or the godly. The only genuinely scary aspect of the whole It phenomenon is the public reception for this mediocre product. The $117 million in opening weekend business is as grotesque as anything on screen. I'm Michael Medved.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
If you're young and healthy, you don't need life insurance, right? Yeah, that's what I used to think too, until my brother died at 38. Joe left his wife with 2 kids, a mortgage, and a stack of bills she couldn't pay. Mary had to sell the house and move everybody into this tiny 2-bedroom apartment just to make ends meet. I never want to do that to my wife, so I got life insurance. I called AIG Direct and was really surprised how affordable it is. Just $14 a month for $250,000 of term life coverage. Listen, if you have a family, you should seriously think about getting life insurance. You'll feel a lot better having it. Trust me.
Call AIG Direct for a free, no-obligation quote. The call takes less than 5 minutes, and you could save up to 70%. Call now, 1-800-700-5593. That's 1-800-700-5593. 1-800-700-5593.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. Do the morning show here on 710 KNUS. It's time for the Twin Aspen Dental Center Dental Minute with Dr. Brian Richter. Doctor, let's face it, like a lot of people, I'm interested in a whiter, brighter smile. Is that something you can help me with at Twin Aspen Dental Center?
Peter, we won't only whiten your teeth, we will take it one step further and help you maintain that beautiful white smile for the rest of your life.
That's fantastic. How do you make that happen?
Simple. By being a patient of the practice and getting your regular checkups and cleanings, we provide an annual in-office whitening that is absolutely free.
I'm going to get mine tomorrow, Twin Aspen Aspen Dental Center, located right here in Parker. Dental questions be directed to TwinAspenDentalCenter.com. Search them out on Facebook or call them at 303-841-7466. Search them out, TwinAspenDentalCenter.com, 303-841-7466. 303-841-7466.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Miss an Angel with this music. You know she loves her disco. Angel's out in Los Angeles, but you've got me, and I need you. Would you give us a call right now, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and let us know who's getting it right in business today. And the first person who does that, I have a gift certificate for $25 to Las Hermanas Mexican Cafe. You want to have lunch on the Experience Pros? Give us a call and let us know who you love to do business with. The first person who gives us that ring, 855-326-2724, will be the proud recipient of a Las Hermanas gift certificate for $25 that cover lunch or goes a long way towards dinner as well. You're going to love Las Hermanas. It is a fantastic restaurant. Eaten there many times myself, and you know, it's a win-win right here. If you say something nice about somebody else in business, not only will we know who you love to do business with and where we should take our business as well, but you'll get a great prize. And we're going to talk about your business. It's a win-win-win on the Experience Pros Radio Show. So many years ago, Angel and I decided to have a conversation about how do we, this is before the show actually took off. We were getting ready to launch the show about 8.5 years ago now. And we're talking about how do we, get people involved and what can we do that would make a difference in our community. And we came up with a couple of kind of catchy ideas for the show. The first one was social media was relatively new in the small business community. And so we used the M of Mondays to match with the M of media, and we called it Social Media Mondays, right? And the idea of that was we would have guests on every single Monday, and we would talk about social media stuff. And back in the day, we only had a 30-minute daily program, so there would be lots of things we could talk about. At least that was the idea. What we discovered was that not a lot of people knew a lot about social media, and we covered, in the first quarter, we covered pretty much everything that everybody knew about social media. So Social Media Mondays kind of went by the wayside. And then we had What If Wednesdays. What If Wednesdays. And the idea behind the What If Wednesdays, again, keep in mind, this is the year 2009. We're kind of in the middle of this struggle economically here in the country. And the idea behind What If Wednesdays was simple. You would call in with a challenge or a struggle that you were having as far as your small business was going. Maybe you're struggling with sales, or maybe you're struggling with customer service, or maybe you're struggling with location and building, that kind of thing. And we would help you right over the radio. We would ask the question, what if you looked at it this way? What if you looked at it from this angle? What if you considered doing this? And that whole process of the What If Wednesday, saying something nice, or not saying something nice, the What If Wednesday, troubleshooting your challenges, fell flat on its face. And it took us a minute to figure out why, but here it is. Nobody wants to call in and say, yeah, I've got ABC Cafe, and I've got an infestation of roaches, and I don't know what to do. Nobody wants to air their dirty laundry over, radio. And at that time, it wasn't national; it was local here to the Denver market. But nobody wanted to say those things. So our best intentions, because I truly believe that the what if concept would have taken off and been great. Consider it the Dave Ramsey for small business, right? Call in with your business challenge and we'll ask you, how much do you owe on your car or something to that effect? And what if you did it this way? That one fell flat. And folks, what isn't it true in small business that, it's not always simple? So sometimes things are great and it works great, and sometimes it just doesn't, and that's okay. We don't mind embracing the lemons, if you will. We made lemonade anyways. And then there was the Fan Braggin Friday that we came up with 8.5 years ago. And friends, let me tell you something. It's the one thing that stuck. It's the one thing that has been so positive, so exciting for so many people. And we just kind of invite you now to join and participate in Fan Braggin Friday so that you can be a part of this kindness revolution that Angel and I started so long ago. Fan Braggin, saying something nice about somebody else in business, is a game changer, not only for the business that you brag about, but for the business that is yet to come, or the business that's struggling. They're trying to work really hard, but they really haven't made it, made a massive difference. You probably know a dozen different business owners who, if you just said something nice about somebody else, it would be like, wow, somebody noticed. And wouldn't that make you feel good for saying something nice about them? And more to the point, wouldn't it be amazing if other people realized, wow, that guy's right in my neighborhood, and I didn't even realize that it was, that there was that option for me. I encourage you, pick up your phone right now and call us 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and say something nice about somebody else in business. You're going to appreciate it. You're going to love it. And it's going to help other people. And then we give you this bonus of being able to talk about your business as well. It's funny. Just got a personal note from a friend, and he says, my fan brag is about you. Miss you. I miss you too, bud. Thanks so much. I appreciate you for letting me know that you're listening and that you're still out there. It's funny. I was thinking about my friend, this one that just messaged me as I was driving in. And so no coincidence, folks. We don't believe in coincidence. If somebody's on your mind, reach out and let them know. Reach out and touch them and say, hey, you know something? I'm not sure why, but I just need to tell you, I'm thinking about you. You're on my mind. And let them know. You never know when that might cross into exactly what they need or what they might have needed to hear from you. So really strongly encourage you to do just exactly what my friend did and say something nice about somebody else in business, and it will always go a long way. Let me share with you a quick fan brag that I wrote for somebody. Ricky Lee Hotz is the owner of A Taste of Health. She's a nutritionist and really knows her stuff. I said this, I've had the pleasure of knowing Ricky Lee for a couple of months now, and I'm very impressed with her ability to communicate her knowledge in ways that are easy for her clients to learn. Weight loss and healthy eating go hand in hand, and she can help you find the best plan for your body's needs. When we return, I'll tell you how to find Ricky Lee and A Taste of Health, LLC, and you'll probably find the same thing if you decide that you want to lose a little weight and eat healthier. She's your girl. We'll be back right after these messages. It's Fan Braggin Friday. Lines are open, 855-FAN-BRAG. Give us a call, and we'll talk to you when we come back.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com. You never planned on getting injured in an accident. You don't know where to turn. Call Boson Law. When you meet with John Boson, you'll know right away you've made the right decision. John will put you at ease and explain the whole process, start to settlement. They'll handle medical bills, work directly with the insurance company, and help you get back on your feet. John and his whole staff are amazing. If your whole world has been turned upside down, Boson Law will help turn it right side up. It starts with a free consultation, no money out of the pocket, and Boson Law only gets paid when they win your case. If you're hurt, the call is easy, and their number is 2. Call Boson Law at 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, 303-999-9999, or visit BosonLaw.com. That's BOESEN Law.com. Call Boson Law, 303-999-9999, or visit BosonLaw.com. That's BOESEN Law.com. Attention ladies, it's time to throw away those eyebrow pencils and enjoy the look and convenience of professional microblading. Right now, DenverHalfPrice.com has an offer you can't pass up. Hair Off 67th is a salon certified specialist in microblading. They can help you get the perfect shape and shade of eyebrows you're hoping for. And right now, they're offering a $400 microblading package for only $200. That's right, a $400 microblading package now being offered for only $200. So sit back and relax as Elaine and her staff pamper you and shape your eyebrows into a look you'll be happy to wake up to every morning. Look like $1,000,000 and do it for only $200. That's right, only $200. But you need to act fast. This offer won't last long. Go to DenverHalfPrice.com now to order yours and then call the certified microblading specialists at Hair Off 67 to schedule your appointment today. Once again, don't miss out on this deal. Go to DenverHalfPrice.com right now.
This is Michael Medved for townhall.com. After a miserable summer for movies with box office down some 15% across the board, September brought a big surprise. A modestly budgeted fright fest with no big names smashed all records for horror films or for September releases in general. It, based on a 1986 Stephen King novel and a 90s TV miniseries, centers on an ageless cannibal clown who arises from the sewers of a Maine town every 27 years to murder and mutilate local children. A group of outcast 13-year-olds does battle with this demonic force, while the film's only adults engage in incest, sadism, attempted rape, child abuse, and wanton cruelty. As in many Stephen King stories, supernatural power functions only on the dark side, never balanced by the goodly or the godly. The only genuinely scary aspect of the whole It phenomenon is the public reception for this mediocre product. The $117 million in opening weekend business is as grotesque as anything on screen. I'm Michael Medved.
For 58 years, Denver area homeowners have trusted Pastor Camp Heating and Air Conditioning and their customer satisfaction guarantee to make their homes more comfortable and energy efficient. And you should too. Call Pastor Camp today to install a new Lennox heating and air conditioning system and save up to $1,600 and take advantage of their great financing options. Discover Pastor Camp and experience comfort. 303-777-1234. PastorCamp.com.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Fan Braggin Friday show here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. This is the gateway to a great weekend, and we encourage you to participate in this. Kick off your weekend in the very best way possible by picking up the phone and calling 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326 888-267-2724. We go to the phones where Cheryl is calling in from Denver, I believe. Cheryl, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I am so happy to hear your voice. Thank you for calling in. I'm doing well as well. And who would you like to fan brag about today?
I would love to fan brag about Kelly Weaver of Kelly Weaver Photography in Littleton.
All right. What do you love about Kelly Weaver Photography in Littleton?
Oh, she is just wonderful. She makes you feel so relaxed. She's very professional. She is a lot of fun to work with. She uses only natural light, and she is just, she's wonderful.
Wow. All
Beautiful
right.
work.
Did she do some portraits for you?
She did on Saturday. I had a photo shoot with her for new headshots, and she got the proofs to me on Monday.
Wow. That's moving quick.
I know.
All right.
She is. She's good. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what, I found Kelly Weaver Photography on the Google, and get this, folks, she has 61 Google reviews, and every single one of them is a 5.0 star. She's apparently amazing.
She is amazing. I just left her a 5-star review on Yelp. I'll have to go to Google and leave her one there as well.
And you know what? You should invite her to our next Experience Pros get together, and we'll get her into the directory, and we'll give her a 5-star review there as well. You see, this is how that works. It's all positive stuff going on. And that's exactly what Fan Braggin' Friday is all about. Do you have contact information for Kelly Weaver Photography?
I do. I have a phone number.
Please.
720-201-0402.
720-201-0402. If you know the name of her business, you know the name of her website, kellyweaverphotography.com. And she's open today till 5 p.m. She would love to have a conversation with you. And we're getting into, it's time for school photos. And let's be honest, our business owners probably, Cheryl, you can testify, I know, probably need to update those headshots more often than we do, don't we?
Yes, that's true. No matter how painful we think it might be, Kelly makes it a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, you know how this works, Cheryl. You say something nice about somebody else in business. Now we're going to flip the camera around, if you will, to you. And I'd like you to introduce yourself to our listeners. Who are you and how do you help?
My name is Cheryl Ilove, and I am an author, professional speaker, and consultant. I help people of all ages and all walks of life rediscover a new sense of energy and vitality so they can do all of the activities that they want to do and love to do for the rest of their life.
And, you know, your last name is I love, and you throw in a love to do in your pitch, if you will. I love that. I really do, because it helps me remember who you are. But more to the point, folks, I would love if our listeners could contact you and find you some way, and then actually find it in their hearts to connect with you face to face, because one meeting with Cheryl Ilove will change the direction of your business, your life, your day for sure. Cheryl, how do people contact you?
They can give me a call at 720-577-5845. Hang on a second. 5845.
You probably don't call yourself very often. Go ahead and try that one more time.
I have to do that. 720.
Yep.
577-5845.
There you go. That's Cheryl Ilove International. And you're going to love meeting Cheryl Ilove. I promise you that. And guess what, Cheryl? You are the recipient of a $25 gift certificate to Las Hermanas Mexican Cafe. Do you like Mexican food?
Ooh, I do.
All right. Well, you now are going, courtesy of the Experience Pros radio show, to Las Hermanas Mexican food. We'll stick this in the mail to you, and Chad doesn't have to worry about getting your contact information. I know how to find you, Cheryl, so we'll get this off to you as soon as we can next week. All right?
Okay. Thank you so much, Eric. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You can't help it. It's a gateway to a great weekend. You said something nice about somebody else, and that's how that works. Folks, you can do the same. Fan Braggin' Friday. The phone lines are open. 855-326-2724. That's 855-326-2724. If you prefer to remember it through the letters, it's 855-FAN-BRAG. While we're waiting for your phone calls, no matter where you are. And by the way, I want to just reach out to the people who are watching in our Facebook Live. Thank you, all of you guys who are watching right now. Grateful for you who are tuned in. Would you do me the honor of clicking the share button and just let the people that you know that there's something really cool going on in small business? I would be grateful to no end. I promise you that. So it's Fan Braggin' Friday. Got to tell you about one of my fan bragging stories. I've always got a fan bragging story, and that's another thing that kind of is a cultural shift in our mentality. Once you discover how easy it is to say something nice about somebody else, we know it's different. We know that it's easier to complain than it is to praise, right? But once you get into the mindset that saying something nice about somebody else in business is something that you want to participate in, you want to be a regular part of your daily lifestyle practice, you start to discover that there's something to praise everywhere. I mean, you look around and you start thinking about all the amazing things that surround you. I'll give you an example. I'm looking at one right now. My producer, Chad, what a great guy. He stepped up a couple of days ago on the show, found a song that I was looking for and put that out there over the airwaves. And, it goes above and beyond in so many ways. And so I'll fan brag for my friend Chad. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you and what you do. You make this program sound bigger than it is and better than we possibly could. So super grateful for you. And I also would invite you to think about, what's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite, who do you trust to babysit? You can actually fan brag about your babysitter if you want. That's quite all right. And anywhere in the country, if you're listening to this program, I know we are syndicated across 38 different markets in the country. So if you're in Tampa, Florida, we'd love to hear from you and get an update on what's going on post Hurricane Irma. If you are, and let us know, is there anybody doing anything worth talking about out there? That would be an important conversation, I think. How about if you're listening to Washington, D.C.? We would love to hear from you. Or Paducah, Kentucky, the heartland of America, right? Or let's go to Dallas or Houston. Yes, we have outlets in Dallas and in Houston. Who's doing a great job for you down there? And then we'll keep our journey going all the way across the heartland. Wichita, Kansas has an outlet. We've got an outlet about 100 miles outside of Scottsdale, Arizona. You could go all the way up to Portland, Oregon, or down to Fresno, California. Wherever you are, service is happening. And good service, great people, your neighbors are putting people to work in your community. And so pick up your phone and let us know who's doing an amazing job. I'm thinking of my friend Robert Grieve of Nyland's Collision Center here in Inglewood, Colorado. And here's a man who he and his family put to work 20 other people and their families, right? Through his employment of these 20 guys who are hanging out, guys and gals who are serving his body shop. He's giving the opportunity to reach out into the community and affecting 20 families, not just 20 employees, but 20 families. Who do you want to recognize? I think that makes Robert Grieve an incredibly helpful, caring, and involved, community-oriented, family-oriented kind of guy. Who would you fan brag about? We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's positive business talk. It's Fan Braggin' Friday, and the number is 855-FAN-BRAG. back after this.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, it's Eric and Angel. Are your kiddos growing out of their clothes too fast? Clean out their closets and bring their gently used items to Kid in North Glen. They're a friendly new resale shop where you'll find all your favorite kids' brands.
Choose from Gap, Children's Place, H&M, Janie and Jack, Old Navy, Carter's, and more. They're all under one roof and up to 80% off mall prices. Stop buying expensive clothes every time your kids grow and get cash for kids' stuff at Kid in North Glen.
There is a darkness that seeks to divide us, but we will not let this house fall. Join the Americhicks, Molly and Kim, in a town hall of ideas as they search for the truth and find solutions real folks face today. Government's heavy hand is not the answer. The free market and free minds are. Join the Americhicks discussion today from 5 to 6 p.m. Together, we are a movement. Denver's only female-hosted call-in talk show on your drive home. The Americhicks, Kim Monson and Molly Vogt, weekday afternoons at 5 on KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
KRKS and Ministry Architecture are proud to present Joel C. Rosenberg, author of New York Times bestsellers and nationally acclaimed speaker, at Calvary, South Denver in Littleton on Saturday, September 30th from 7 to 9:15. Joel's topic, Brace for Impact, the latest threats from radical Islam, Russia, and North Korea. A question and answer session with Joel will follow the presentation. Joel Rosenberg has worked with some of the world's most influential leaders in business, politics, and media. He will share firsthand observations on current events. Joel will be speaking in support of Ministry Architecture, a nonprofit offering no-fee architectural services to ministries in developing countries. There'll be testimonies on how God is blessing foreign nations through the ministry. Plan to attend Saturday, September 30th, 7 o'clock at Calvary, South Denver. Doors open at 6:15. For more information and to register, visit ministryarchitecture.com. Reserve your seats today at ministryarchitecture.com.
If you're a sleep apnea sufferer who's on the go, go to your phone and call right now to try the world's first portable mini CPAP device, absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights. It's the Transcend Mini CPAP, an engineering marvel that's as small as a soda can and weighs less than a pound. Its unique design is so small and so light, you can fit it in your briefcase or purse to use anywhere you go. No more dragging around a big, bulky CPAP. Even better, now you can try Transcend absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights by calling minicpap.com, 1-800-400-2199. Transcend is FAA compliant too, so you can even sleep comfortably while flying. You can also add a battery pack that's as tiny as a deck of cards. So now you can enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably anywhere. But don't wait. To receive your 10-night in-home trial, call minicpap.com now, 1-800-400-2199. That's 1-800-400-2199.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity if you have over $100,000 in available assets until you receive your customized income for life quote from Next Gen Annuity Strategy Pioneer J.D. Melberg. These quotes use little-known strategies to show you how you may get up to 33% more income in retirement. Using J.D. Melberg Financial's exclusive Next Gen strategies, John, 58, will get $36,000 of guaranteed income per year from his retirement savings, and Mary, 62, over $9,000 per year. They'll never run out of money, no matter how long they live. So grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer you your free income for life quote using little-known strategies we believe you should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-201-7676 now to receive your free income for life quote with our exclusive Next Gen Annuity Strategies from a J.D. Melberg Insurance Licensed Agent. Call 800-201-7676. That's 800-201-7676. Increased income is possible following a specific strategy suited to your financial goals. Annuity guarantees rely on the financial strength of the insurance company. Hypothetical examples not available in all states. Results.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles here on 710 KNUS, and time for the Twin Aspen Dental Center's Dental Minute with Dr. Brian Richter. Doc, I've surely talked with lots of people lately who either don't have dental insurance or are retiring and about to lose theirs. Any recommendations for them?
At Twin Aspen Dental Center, we've made a commitment to our patients' health. The foundation of this is prevention. So we've created the Twin Aspen Dental Prevention Plan, which is our very own discount health plan for patients who don't have insurance.
That sounds great. Great idea. How does it work?
Peter, your annual membership not only includes 2 cleanings, 2 routine exams, and all necessary x-rays, but you also receive 25% off all dental services. This will provide you quality dentistry at an affordable price.
Thanks, Dr. Richter. I'm signing up tomorrow. Twin Aspen Dental, located right here in Parker. Dental questions, be directed to twinaspendentalcenter.com. Search them out on Facebook or call them at 303-841-7466. Search them out, twinaspendentalcenter.com, 303-841-7466.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's Fan Braggin Friday. And you know what this is right here, this music? It's a little salt and pepper. And I just decided we're going to switch this whole game up. Keep that going, Chad. No, we want to ooh, baby. Because here, is that all you got? He's like, you better hurry up, Eric. Get done talking. But here's what we're going to do. Salt and pepper just gave me the idea of let's do a food show, man. Let's talk food. I want to know what your favorite restaurant is. Will you call me right now, 855-FAN-BRAG, and tell me what your favorite restaurant is? And let's just talk. You and me, we're BFFs. We're driving down the interstate. We want to know, what do you like to eat? What do I like to eat? You share a favorite restaurant with me. I'll share a favorite restaurant with you. So every Fan Brag will have two favorite restaurants and your business. What do you say? That would make a cool show. And I would love to know, who do you love to go, hang out at? Where do you love to go eat? Is it Italian? Is it Mexican? Is it American? Is it, this morning I had, I'm not going to tell you where, but I had some good Irish breakfast this morning. Where would you love to eat? Give me a call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. I'm feeling generous today, so if we're going to do a little food kind of programming, I might even sweeten the pot and give away another lunch or dinner. What do you say? 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Let us know where you would love to you love to eat. What's your favorite style of food? I've been to so many restaurants recently, including new to me, American Indian restaurant. There's some good food out there, folks, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Where do you love to eat? And if that is, I want to fan brag about my wife because she makes the best food, or I want to fan brag about my husband because he's a certified chef or something that's okay with me. I'll take that. Absolutely. 855-FAN-BRAG. Earlier in the program, I had started to share my fan brag about Ricky Lee Hotz, who is she's a registered dietitian, and her company is called A Taste of Health. She's a nutritionist, and she specializes in offering individualized nutrition counseling and weight loss services for a wide range of clientele. And so I encourage you to reach out to her. But then we got a phone call, and I didn't get a chance to give you the contact information for her. Ricky Lee Hotz, that's Ricky Lee, Hotz, she's the owner of A Taste of Health, LLC. She's located in Denver, Colorado on Yukon Street, but here's the direct link to her. Go check out 520-230-2636. 520-230-2636. That's Ricky Lee. And here's what she says on her directory listing with the Experience Pros Extreme Customer Service Directory. She says, as a result of working with me, you'll be able to reach your nutrition and weight loss goals while improving your overall quality of life. Now, you have me right there. Why are we doing what we're doing if we're not trying to improve the overall quality of our lives? She says, I'll help you improve your health without feeling deprived, and then focusing on you as an individual so that you can maintain your results for a long term. So she covers all the benefits of why you want to work with her. I have worked with a nutritionist before, and I'll tell you something. There's just very little better that you can do. And if you're looking to drop a few pounds, or if you're looking to just kind of get a little healthier, I don't know about you, but the older I get, the more carbs, a loaf of bread. I don't need a loaf of bread, but bread, it tends to sit heavy on me. I love spaghetti like crazy, and I make a pretty good spaghetti. But when I make spaghetti and then I eat the spaghetti, I have second thoughts about doing that the next time, because I immediately go into this food coma, right? I'm just lethargic, and I'm tired, and I don't feel like doing much of anything after that. So I have to strategically place, when am I going to have spaghetti? Can't be too close to the end of the night, because if I do, then I'll have reflux, right? So you don't want to do that. Where do you love to eat? What's your favorite restaurant here in town? Anywhere you are in the country, I'd love to hear your favorite restaurant. Call it in right now, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And if you do, I will give you a gift certificate to Las Hermanas Mexican Cafe. If you love Mexican food as much as I love Mexican food, you will jump on this. I got a $25 gift certificate for the next caller who mentions their favorite restaurant. So give us a shout, if you will. And looking at our friend Chris is chiming in from Texas. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you are here, Chris. Thanks for mentioning us on Facebook, on our Facebook Live. We appreciate him as well. So, when you talk about food, as I like to do, one of the things that kind of revolutionized my thought process in the production of food in my home. I'm a single guy, but I came across the multiple uses for rice cookers. Now, rice cookers have changed over the years. They're not just this little ceramic pot that sits on a warming plate and cooks your rice, and that's all it does. In fact, they are more like one of those IP slow cooker, pressure cooker kind of combination things. And it's kind of the between a crock pot or a slow cooker and an IP pressure cooker. It does have a pressurized seal, but more to the point, these rice cookers, now they heat enough from the bottom so that you can actually produce full one pot meals in about 25 minutes. And it's literally set it and forget it. When we come back after the top of the hour news, I'm going to share with you not only a couple of ideas that I've put together with this rice cooker that I'm talking about. I'll tell you where you can get one, probably under $30, and I'll give you a place you can go on Facebook and check out all the recipes for some really cool food. That's a deal. It's about time to call 855-FAN-BRAG. We'll be back right after these messages.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. This is the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tutsi and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDNT Arvada, Denver.
Denver's only business radio station, Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Business never takes a break. Neither do we. So take Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM with you with our brand new mobile app. Stay up to the minute with breaking news, market strategies, current trends, and more wherever you are. With live streaming, listen to your favorite Money Talk shows whenever you want, on demand. It's like a personal advisor in your pocket. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Download the brand new Money Talk app on iTunes or the Google Play Store, or at moneytalk1690.com.
Hi, this is Dave Anthony. Tune in to the Retirement Income Planning Show Saturday at 8 a.m. to learn about how you can create an efficient and optimized retirement income plan that looks at your investments, taxes, healthcare, Social Security, Medicare, home equity, and estate planning needs. Learn about the math and science that goes into creating a truly comprehensive retirement income plan that could save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in retirement. Call 800-868-9585. Again, that's 800-868-9585 or online at theretirementIncomeshow.com.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Friday night I crashed your party. It's Friday, I'm in love.
Thank God it's
Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Just go it's Friday night.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing. It's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, home of positive business talk. It's Fan Braggin Friday on the big program today. We invite you to pick up your phone right now. Give us a call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Give us a call and let us know who's getting it right. Now, I've put it down there. I'd love to have you give us a call about your favorite restaurant. Doesn't matter where you are in America, your favorite restaurant. The first person who picks up the phone and gives us that call, I will send them a $25 gift card to Las Hermanas Restaurant here at the Mexican Cafe here in Aurora, Colorado. And I'll tell you what, you're going to love this place. Down home food. If you want to check it out, we've got a link. In fact, I'll put the link on our Facebook page to the review that I gave for Las Hermanas Mexican Cafe, and you'll thank me at the guacamole. I promise you're going to love it. It is Fan Braggin Friday. It's the day that we celebrate greatness in business. You don't have to talk about your restaurant if you don't want to, but I'd love to hear what's your favorite restaurant. Who would you like to where would you like to go, and who would you take with you? Came across an article, and I'll get to it in just a moment. Wanted to pick up our conversation where we left off, just at the top or the end of the last hour, beginning of this one. And that is, I was talking about my passion for my discovery of rice cookers. And again, rice cookers come in all shapes and sizes, and they're no longer, what's that? It's not your dad's Oldsmobile. Well, this is not your dad's or mom's, grandma's rice cooker either. And so here's how I came across rice cookers as far as something to be used for something other than just cooking rice. I had a friend who had a rice cooker, and they came across a website, or I think it was a website, or maybe it might have been a page, a group on Facebook that, man, I'll tell you what, they were making all kinds of different recipes with their rice cookers. And I thought, well, what kind of recipes are like rice pilaf and long grain rice and wild rice and nuts and stuff? And they're like, no, they're making satay chicken and all kinds of veggie dishes and steak, not steak, but hamburger style dishes and things like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, sure enough, I went out and decided to go get a rice cooker. And the one that I got was an Aroma, that's the name of the brand, an Aroma 12 cup rice maker. Got it at Target. I paid about $30. And It's a pretty basic rice cooker in that it's got a sealed lid to it. It's got an insert which comes, easily comes out and is easy to clean. That is a nonstick metal insert, and then the coil on the bottom, which is what heats everything up. But because of the seal, it also pressurizes the steam in there, keeping the steam inside, which is what cooks the rice and makes it all good. But my first recipe in there was I took frozen chicken wings, literally just frozen chicken wings, and I poured, 12 of them into the bottom of this rice cooker that I'm describing to you. And then, get this, I put, Coca-Cola, and I put a little soy sauce in my rice cooker. And I closed the lid, and I walked away, and 25 minutes later, I had, oh my goodness, amazing, teriyaki chicken wings. You can do the same thing. And we would, and I'll tell you something, it's a pretty cool experience to see, you set it and forget it. I came back and I told Angel about it, and she's like, no, rice cookers are for rice. You don't understand. And boy, if I had a nickel for every time somebody told me I didn't understand. But now think on for just a second here. Not only can you make teriyaki chicken wings, but you can make soups. I made an incredible pumpkin soup that it's getting about time we start to think about doing that again. So there's a lot going on with our rice cookers. And I started a Facebook group called Raymer's Rice Cooker Chronicles. That's right. Raymer's, R-E-A-M-E-R, Raymer's Rice Cooker Chronicles. And from time to time, I upload a new recipe. And some of the people who are in the group, they upload their recipes, and you can find out some really great food. I got food on the mind. I have not had anything beyond breakfast this morning, so maybe that's what's going on. But I'm just saying, you might love it. All right, let's go to the phones where it looks like our friend Kaylee is calling in from Golden. Kaylee, you're live with Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Show. How are you?
Hello, happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you as well, Kaylee. Very nice to hear your voice. You are a foodie of sorts, are you not?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I am. And it's like crazy. I know we like each other's posts all the time. So obviously I haven't eaten since this morning either. So.
All right. Well, then you and I are two peas in a pod, no pun intended, and we will get along just fine. Do you have a fan bragging story for me?
I do, and this is long overdue because I just need to fan brag about Eco Graphics. It's a printing company in Lakewood, Colorado.
All right.
And I've been using them for years, and they have our working relationship. It's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours, but they've always been there for me. Our relationship is phenomenal. And I guarantee anybody who hires them to do their printing services, they will be just as happy and they won't go anywhere else.
Eco Graphics in Lakewood, Colorado. And they're a printing company.
Yes, they are. They are full service. I mean, they'll do promotional items. They'll do signage. They'll do specialty printing, a big volume printing.
Nice.
Fantastic company.
All right. And do you have contact information for Eco Graphics?
I do. Do you want their address first or their phone number?
It matters not to me. You go ahead.
No problem. Their phone number is 303-238-7791, and the owners are Scott and Cindy, and their address is 9550 West 15th Place in Lakewood.
Love that. 9550 West 15th Place in Lakewood, Colorado, 80215. And their number again, 303-238-7791. Call Scott or Cindy and let them know that you heard about them on the Experience Pros Radio Show, that their customer and power partner, if you will, Kaylee, called in the fan brag. Kaylee, tell our listeners who you are and how you help.
I am a visual strategist, which is a fancy way of saying I'm a graphic designer, and I love working with businesses and solving all of their marketing needs so they can get it off their desk and get it in front of their faces for printing, maybe online viewing, anything that just to make their marketing efforts very, very profitable and just, I don't know, I guess you can say worth their time.
Absolutely worth their time. And how do people contact you, Kaylee?
The way they contact me is at 303. What is my number? I never call me.
This is the second time today.
It's so funny. 303-216-9228. And you can find me on my business Facebook page at 68 Designs LLC. 68 is the number. And I would love to help people. I love troubleshooting and solving problems when it comes to their marketing efforts. I am not shy in telling people, hey, maybe a brochure is not the way you need to go. You know, it's more about powwows. I'm a visual strategist. I want you to spend your money correctly for your business endeavors.
You bet. Absolutely. And I love that. Kaylee Hall, thank you so much for calling in. Give the phone number one more time, please.
It is 303-216-9228.
You can check her out, 68 Designs LLC on Facebook. Kaylee, for calling in, I'm going to give you a $25 gift card to Los Hermanos Mexican Cafe. And if you just simply don't know who to take, I'm sure you could find someone.
I'm sure find an unsuspecting date.
Thank you so much for making the call.
Fine.
We appreciate you. It's Fan Braggin Friday here on the program, folks, and we invite you during this commercial break, pick up your phone and call. There's no wait, no hold, no wait time. We'll get you on the program. We'll share your story. Who knows, I might feel generous and give another gift card in the next segment. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Back after this.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
Take a moment right now and rate your lifestyle on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is a life of quiet desperation that doesn't resemble what you were promised after getting that college degree and corporate job. Now a 10 is a life that exceeds your wildest expectations of the life they promised you for doing all the right things and working hard. If you answered anything less than 10, stop what you're doing and go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Passive income is not a secret, but chances are no one has ever shared it with you until now. Learn how to generate passive streams of income at our free workshop, mypassiveincomeworkshop.com, so you can live at a 10 for the rest of your life.
When Hurricane Irma struck South Florida over the weekend, homes were demolished, families were displaced, and as always, it's children who suffer the most. That's why Save the Children is there. Right now, Save the Children is making sure children and families devastated by Hurricane Irma get the help they need. Your $50 right now to Save the Children will send love, care, and life-saving aid right here at home. Call 888-606-9647 or give online at savethechildren.org/radio or dial pound 250 on your cell phone. Use the keyword Irma.
The boys of summer are here with in-depth coverage on the Orioles, Blue Jays, and Cardinals here in the Rockies. Well, not Cardinals, but if you want the play-by-play and the bird's eye lowdown on these and more wild birds, tune in to Bird Talk on 1690 KDMT, Saturdays from noon to 1.
You don't need to make folks think we're a sports show just to get their attention. In Colorado, 60% of the population feeds and watches outdoor wildlife. Bird Talk is presented by Wild Birds Unlimited, the original backyard bird feeding specialist.
To learn more about the 500 species of Colorado birds, tune in to Bird Talk every Saturday. We'll bring you interesting interviews, the latest news, and lots of fun and entertainment. Call in with your questions and we'll help you create the best backyard wildlife habitat to attract the greatest variety of species.
We hope you'll join us for the best nature show in the known universe, Saturdays at noon for Bird Talk on KDMT, presented by Wild Birds Unlimited. Until then, happy birding.
Now, here's Tim Fry, the movie guy, with the Denver Movie Minute.
In 1986, Stephen King created a generation of coulrophobes, which was then cemented in 1990 when Tim Curry donned the white makeup and the big shoes of child-eating demon It for the seminal TV miniseries. It's been 27 years, and Pennywise has once again come out to play, and my, what a play date it is. It, Chapter 1, starring Bill Skarsgård, is first and foremost a horror film. The movie manages to be both terrifying and engrossing, and the fear never feels cheap. It is also a masterpiece masterclass in the use of comedic relief to maintain long-term tension. The cast all turn in knockout performances, with each character having a convincing and effective arc. And Skarsgård makes Pennywise an excellent villain, whose evil madness earns the film its R rating. Playing in theaters everywhere, I'm giving It Chapter 1 4.5 out of 5 stars. I'm Tim Fry, the movie guy, and this has been the Denver Movie Minute.
Need a CPAP? Then we need you. We're CPAP.com, and we carry popular brands of CPAP equipment, including ResMed, Respironics, and more. To move inventory, we're selling some of our ResMed CPAP machines at prices lower than you would think. Call now to learn more about these affordable ResMed CPAPs. We'll even provide free shipping on your ResMed machine orders, so you'll get it fast. Call 1-800-700-3181. The best part? No insurance needed. Our CPAPs are priced so low they can even cost less than your copay and deductible through insurance. CPAP.com has shipped over 1 million orders and carries a large inventory of sleep apnea equipment. With little retail overhead and no middlemen, we're the best way to get comfortable, effective sleep apnea equipment at incredibly low prices. Again, CPAP.com has a large inventory of ResMed CPAPs and is offering free shipping on these devices. Call now for these great deals and others. Call 1-800-700-3181. If lines are busy, please try again. That's 1-800-700-3181.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Little CNC Music Factory going on there. Chad's got the hits playing. We appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show, and it's Fan Braggin Friday. It's our favorite day of the week because this is the day that we celebrate greatness. Get your toes tapping. We call it the gateway to a great weekend because it really motivates you to do something nice and to end your work week on a positive note. And so the numbers open, the phone lines are open, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Put it out there to any of you who are interested in calling in about your favorite restaurant. Would love to hear your favorite restaurant. And I will reciprocate. You shall tell me your favorite restaurant. I will tell you one of mine. And then on top of that, I'll let you talk about your business as well. It's a triple win on Fan Braggin Friday here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. If you're listening in Dallas, give us a call. What's your favorite restaurant in Dallas? DC, Florida, California, Oregon. We'd love to hear your favorite restaurants. Came across an article in, collegeworkspainting.com, and a young man wrote this article talking about the 5 reasons why doing what's right is good for business. And, he starts off with saying it's been about 30 years since Gordon Gekko proclaimed greed is good in the legendary movie Wall Street. Unfortunately, too many people interpreted Gekko's message to mean that it's okay to do anything necessary in order to be successful. And that's simply not the case. What does he mean by doing what's right? Well, how about this? Follow through on your commitments, admitting to and correcting your mistakes, and telling the truth. In business, doing the right thing means delivering great customer service, correcting mistakes, helping your colleagues and customers, and being a good role model. Now, he's come across with a list of 5. I'll share them with you until we get somebody who calls in with a Fan Braggin story. But here's number 1. It says, reason number 1 to do the right thing, your reputation is everything. Doing the right thing gives you a good reputation. Developing a strong reputation for yourself and your company has always been important. And the best way to boost your reputation is through that word of mouth recommendation. However, there is a study from the Word of Mouth Marketing Association, otherwise known as WOMA, that says, while we all agree that word of mouth is an important kind of marketing for our business, word of mouth marketing only accounts for 13% of all business done. So it is important, but it's not leveraged to the degree that it should be, which is why we do Fan Braggin Friday. Why we ask for you to call in and tell us who do you love in business and what's going on. Let's go back to the phones. We got our listener Nick is on the line. Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Eric. How you doing, bud?
Great, man. Super great to hear your voice. What's on your mind? Who do you like to fan brag about today?
I'd like to fan brag about Kevin Mackesy with Blue Olive Properties.
Oh, sure. Tell us about what Kevin's done.
And Tim Lindsay with Bear Bridge.
Uh-oh.
So Kevin Mackesy is a full property manager / real estate agent. He does everything that you could possibly want to do with either investment properties or buying or selling a home. And I used him to buy and sell my house. We actually sold our house in 3 days.
Wow.
We actually just put a offer in and got it under contract here a couple days ago in about a week's time.
You know,
and the process was awesome.
Nick, let me interrupt you here for just a second. And I don't know if you are actually driving as you're speaking, but you're kind of cutting in and out. So I want to make sure our listeners can hear or at least try to understand. I'll repeat what I think I heard you say. Kevin Mackesy over at Blue Olive Properties, located at 200 Plaza Drive in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, 303-683-2526. Blue Olive Properties are property management, but they're also realtors. And if I understood you correctly, Nick, Kevin helped you sell your house in 3 days. And we may have just lost Nick. All right.
Are you there?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Did I get it right? 3 days?
Yes, we put our house under contract in 3 days.
Wow.
So
that's the kind of person you need to know. Blue Olive Properties, Kevin Mackesy. Fantastic. Good fan brag, man. Thank you very much. And you said there was somebody else?
I want to fan brag about Tim Lindsay with Bear Mortgage.
All right, go ahead.
Tim was absolutely outstanding. Walked us through the entire process, kept us informed the entire time. If we had questions, we could call him. He'd get back to us the same day. He was just on top of everything, even when he was traveling between here and California, where he has other clients.
Okay. So that's Tim Lindsay over at Bear Mortgage. His wife, Megan, and their team over there do a fantastic job. There are 20 reviews, 5-star ratings all the way across the boards. Bear Mortgage, located at 4 West Dry Creek Circle in Littleton, Colorado, 80120. Their phone number, 303-856-3820, or go to bear-mortgage.com. All right. So Nick, you got your finance, you got your house has been sold. Have you found another house yet?
We did. We put it under contract a couple of days ago, and we're taking possession of it next month.
Congratulations, brother. Super happy to hear about that. Tell our listeners who you are and how you help and what you're probably going to do as a first step in your house.
Well, my name is Nick Rockwell. I'm with a company called Carpet Direct, and I sell a lot more than just carpet, wood, vinyl, tile. I've got a mobile showroom. I do residential and commercial work. We come directly out to our clients or houses or businesses and provide a free estimate and provide the samples for them to see directly in the convenience of their own home or business. And by the way we do business, we save them 30 to 50%. So we try to provide the highest quality product at the lowest possible price with service and integrity.
You know, service and integrity, both important to you. Nick is a Marine, and we're grateful for your service to our country. You're just a great guy, Nick, and I'm so grateful that you made the fan brag about both the guys that helped you both sell and then buy your next home. Super excited for you and your family. And Nick, you make the world a better place. I'm grateful for you.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. And thank you for all that you do for us here. And if anyone's ever thinking about joining the Experience Pros, it's the smartest thing I've ever done in business.
You're very smart. You're very kind. Give your contact information, please, Nick.
Sure. It's 720-903-0845. You can also find me at the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
There it is.
Or online.
There it is. So, that's Nick Rockwell, Carpet Direct. Give that number one more time, Nick.
Sure. It's 720-903-0845. And I wanted to throw you my favorite place to eat, too.
Quickly.
It's Los Dos Portrillos in Highlands Ranch.
All right, you and I are going to go check that out, Nick. We got to go to a commercial break. So, Los Dos Portrillos in Highlands Ranch. Shoo! We'll be back right after these messages.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
Hi, it's Eric and Angel. Are your kiddos growing out of their clothes too fast? Clean out their closets and bring their gently used items to Kid in North Glen. They're a friendly new resale shop where you'll find all your favorite kids' brands.
Choose from Gap, Children's Place, H&M, Janie and Jack, Old Navy, Carter's, and more. They're all under one roof and up to 80% off mall prices. Stop buying expensive clothes every time your kids grow and get cash for kids' stuff at Kid in North Glen.
As a small business owner, your focus should be on your customers and providing a great customer experience. You shouldn't be investing time and energy on bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes, but somebody has to do it. Trust Teresa and her team at Luna's Accounting and Tax. Teresa and her team will take care of all your bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes. They'll keep you informed and streamline the process. Luna's Accounting and Tax keeps your business compliant and up to date, and they'll give you the great customer experience your customers have come to expect. Free your time and gain the peace of mind to keep your focus on your customers. They will help you too. Call Teresa at Luna's Accounting and Tax today. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. Or visit lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. Se habla español.
Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a nonstop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular daily information sharing live market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today.
What do you call charging thousands of dollars for hearing aids? I call it outrageous, because hearing should not be a privilege for the rich. It's a basic right everyone deserves. Hi, I'm Dr. Chera Curry, board-certified ear, nose, and throat physician. If you or a loved one suffer from hearing loss but can't afford thousands for a hearing aid, I created MD Hearing Aid for you, a high-quality medical-grade hearing aid for a fraction of that price.
Try MD Hearing Aid at home, risk-free for 45 days. Call 1-800-400-3613.
No costly doctor's visit. No expensive and time-consuming fittings or appointments. No ugly, old-fashioned hearing aid that costs thousands. MD Hearing Aid is an FDA-registered, audiologist-tested hearing aid that's discreet and lets you hear what you've been missing at a savings of more than 80% off the average price of a traditional hearing aid.
Try MD Hearing Aid risk-free for 45 days. Call 1-800-400-3613. Plus, you'll get free shipping and free batteries for a year. 1-800-400-3613.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. It's Fan Braggin Friday, and we love it when you pick up the phone and call 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Let us know who you love to do business with. Today's show's had a theme of food. What's your favorite restaurant? And I have been reciprocating our callers with giving them a couple of gift cards to local eateries, and I'm going to do the same for our last caller, listener Nick. But before I get there, I'm going to tell you a little story. We have the privilege of being partnered with a great restaurant up on the north side of Denver. It's called the Exchange Tavern. It's a cozy little pub. It's Irish pub. Lots of Irish options, live music on the weekends, great food on Fridays and Saturdays. They open up their menu to a breakfast style as well, so that we, for the last, year or so, we have been holding our Westminster Leads group up there at the Exchange Tavern. And we just received word, and I'm all right to go ahead and share this with you because they posted it publicly on Facebook as well as in the meeting this morning that we were at. But the Exchange Tavern, after many, many years of amazing service, is likely going to have to shut their doors here in the next 2 or 3 months, in large part because the landlords of the building that they are in and have been in for, like I said, many, many years, just increased their rent by 40%. Now think about that for just a minute, what that does to a business and how it affects their bottom line and whether or not they're able to keep people employed and so on. So now this is a happy show. The good news is the Exchange Tavern is working on trying to find a new place, a new location to open their doors. It's a challenging environment because the economy is back up and running the way that it is. And lots of landlords who have space and or buildings are doing the same thing. They're increasing their lease rates to the point where it's very complicated for a small business to especially a family-run small business to get out there and do that. And I tell you all this because that's where I had breakfast this morning at the Exchange Tavern. It's located at 11940 Bradburn Boulevard in Westminster, Colorado, 80031. Their phone number, 303-469-0404. You can find them online at the exchangetavern.com, just exchangetavern.com. They're amazing people, and I know the owner, and her family has been in the ownership of this business for a very long time. And, she's a little emotional about having to close her doors, but I believe that we can make a difference, and I think that we can help them. At the very least, we can help them by calling attention to the story and encouraging people. If you love Irish food, go check them out. Tomorrow night, they're having a really cool party. It is halfway to St. Patrick's Day. This is the 6 month away from St. Patty's Day event happening tomorrow night. And we invite you to go to the Exchange Tavern up in Westminster, Colorado, and just get your Irish on, right? They're going to have a pipe band that is going to do the full Irish kilt dancing and piping and all that kind of stuff. Encourage you to go check that out. But I'm also going to give our friend listener Nick, who just gave our last fan brag and called into the show, I'm going to give him a $25 gift card to the Exchange Tavern up there in Westminster. And it's probably a little off the beaten path for Nick, who lives on the south side of Denver. But you know what? If you need a chauffeur, I know a guy, and I'd be happy to take you up there, Nick. It's you're going to thank me for the food because it's amazing, and the culture, and you know, we rally behind small business. It's what we do here on the Experience Pros. And so I invite you, our listeners, to support your local small businesses. If you don't think it's an important thing, let me invite you to rethink that. It is critical for us to do things nice, to say things nice, to support our local small businesses. Small business is the backbone of the American economy. And like I said, we're especially here in Colorado, because property and commercial property has gone through the roof, in large part because of the cannabis market that is just booming these days as well. And so to give not a handout, but a hand up to those people who are working, they roll up their sleeves every day. They roll out of bed at an early hour. They do the traditional entrepreneurial half days, which is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Who are we kidding? They're getting up at 6 a.m. or earlier and not falling into bed until 11 or midnight and doing it all over again the next day. That's kind of the way these things go. So we support our small business community. And if you support your small business, we would love your phone call right now to tell us, what business do you support? 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. If you support small business, tell us who you love to do business with. And we'd love to hear that. Back to our article from collegeworks.com, reasons why doing what's right is good for business. We're talking about the fact that your reputation is everything. That's reason number one. That word of mouth is the most powerful influencer of consumers' feelings about a brand. And with the growth of social media and online review sites, it's never been easier for you to be rewarded for doing the right thing. When customers are pleased with the product or service that you provide, they're quick to share their experience on Facebook, Twitter, Yelp, Google reviews, and yes, the Experience Pros directory as well. A+ service is another one of it should be one of your core values as a small business owner. And on the other side, when customers have poor experiences, they're going to move even faster to share those stories on social media. It's easier to complain than it is to praise. We try to make it as easy and painless as possible to say something nice about somebody else in business. And we invite you to do that by picking up your phone right now. Yes, you. And calling 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And let's celebrate, let's lift up those small business owners in America. It's so important to them. Reason number two for doing what's right and why that's good for your business is that you're allowed to set high expectations. When doing what's right, you establish yourself as a leader who has high expectations for yourself and for those around you. Those high standards become the norm for how you interact with colleagues, customers, and suppliers. You'll eventually learn that success depends on forging sound relationships of trust, honesty, and dependability. Bob Berg, one of our good friends and a contributor to the program from time to time, he's the one who coined the phrase, all things being equal, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So by setting high expectations, it pushes you and your business forward. And by asking more of yourself and those around you, you end up with a more valuable end product. It installs the go the extra mile mindset, which is not only good for your business, but good for the community as well. It's the whole concept of fan bragging, folks. To go that extra mile, to do more than what's expected. It's expected for people to complain and pick up the phone and gritch about what their service got done wrong. It is unexpected to share a celebration and to say, let me give an accolade, a pat on the back, a thank you to somebody who really goes that extra mile on behalf of their customers. I remember when I worked for Starbucks, they told us that if you would simply say thank you to the guest before they left, as you're handing them their coffee, and if you would simply say thank you, that the idea of them coming back through the line goes up 250%. I saw it happen. I saw it happen when our staff didn't say thank you. We kind of saw a lull in the sales over the course of the month. But when every single one of our staff diligently and consistently thanks the guest, because they know they have a choice. They know that they could go to any other coffee shop, but they chose this one. When they said thank you, we saw a tremendous boost in our sales. It is just about time for us to take our final break here on the program. This is a perfect time for your phone call. I've got one more gift card, if you'd like it, to a local restaurant. You can give us a call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Say something nice about somebody else, and we, my friends, will say something nice about you and reward you with a gift card for food.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
In the perfect world, you have a flawless credit score, no debt, an employer that pays you a large salary, and you own the house of your dreams. But all of us don't live in a perfect world. If you are looking for a mortgage but don't have one of all the flawless traits that qualify you for a home loan, call SCL Mortgage today. They are your go-to special circumstance lending specialist that can help you get the mortgage that best suits your financial needs. Maybe you are self-employed and don't show much income on your tax returns, or have been turned down by other lenders and want to buy or refinance. SCL Mortgage has a team of professionals that can help buy that home you've always wanted or refinance your current home today. Don't wait another day. Make that call to SCL Mortgage at 303-790-2222. That's 790-2222. Or to get your loan started, visit them online at myspecialmortgage.com. That's myspecialmortgage.com.
Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text while driving.
Do you know the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers? We do. Do you know how to make your logo come alive and magnetically attract new, long-lasting customers? We do. And do you know how to ensure your logo is delivered on the right promotional items on time at a great price? We do. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Who are we? We're 4imprint, the nation's leading team to make your logo shine on your choice of thousands of promotional items. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers absolutely free. Plus, get a coupon for 10% off by texting MORE to 642-642. Let us show you what a difference the right promotional items can make to help grow your brand. With 4imprint, you'll get high-quality products, exclusive items, popular brands, on-time delivery, and outstanding customer service. That's what we do. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers absolutely free, plus get a 10% off coupon by texting MORE to 642-642. That's MORE to 642-642.
Hi, this is Oren, owner of Absolutely Cabinet. I sell Aristocraft and Decora cabinets. There are 9 different woods available and many different colors and styles. If you're looking for cabinets, please come in and we will assist you in making an educated decision. Bring in your dimensions and we will show you options and ask you questions so you can decide what you want rather than working with a salesperson that tells you what you should purchase. Our goal is your long-term happiness. A majority of my business is from repeat and referral customers. Thanks to all of you for your loyalty over the years.
Go see Oren today, owner of Absolutely Cabinets, and browse his showroom at 5940 West 38th Avenue. That's at the southeast corner of Harlan and 38th Avenue. Or call Oren at 303-425-5592. That's 303-425-5592 for Absolutely Cabinets.
For more than 6
state laws and regulations for oil and natural gas development. The need for reliable, affordable energy is always balanced with protecting Colorado and the environment. To see all that we're doing, go to cred.org.
Back in 1993, Medishare was known as the best-kept secret in healthcare. But not anymore. Today, there are hundreds of thousands of Americans who've discovered what us long-timers have known since the beginning. Medishare is affordable healthcare that really works. The great thing is we're not an insurance company. We're a nonprofit community. Hundreds of thousands of honest, hardworking people who agree to share each other's medical bills. Every share goes to help a fellow member. And when we say affordable, we mean it's common for our members to save upwards of $500 a month. Best of all, Medishare is always open. You can join anytime. So how about now? Isn't it time you joined Medishare?
Call 844-41-BIBLE to find out how much you can save on your health care. Medishare, now available in Montana. Call 844-41-BIBLE. That's 844-41-BIBLE.
Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. Call us right now and jazz up your rooms in need. It's the season. Kitchens, baths, counters, and floors, and even replacement windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 800-362-8370.
What if I could tell you when a tornado was going to strike? Of course, I can't. But shouldn't you be ready anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's Fan Braggin Friday. Our toes are tapping. Angels in LA. Wait a minute. This is the Los Angeles Angels, isn't it? There's a team called the Los Angeles Angels. Used to be the California Angels. Yeah, what's that? Anaheim? No, they used to be Anaheim. I don't know where they are now. Now, we do a little research for me, if you will, please. Figure that out, Chad. And when I grew up in the shadow of the A at the Anaheim Stadium, which when it used to be the California Angels, and then they switched it over to the Anaheim Angels, I think, and then they moved to the Los Angeles Angels, yeah? The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim? Oh, that's a stretch no matter where you are. Okay, well, in any case, she's out there in LA, and we'll be back, Lord willing, on Monday to join us. But it is Fan Braggin Friday here. Favorite day of the week. This is the gateway to a great weekend, and we invite you to call in and in the last remaining 8 minutes or so of the program, let us know, who do you love doing business with? We've had a restaurant theme going here for pretty much the entire program. And if you're interested, I do have one more $25 gift card to the Exchange Tavern, an Irish pub up in just in Westminster, Colorado. We'd love to give that away if you want. Just give us a call, 855-FAN-BRAG, and tell us who you love to do business with. In the meantime, we're talking about an article that I came across from collegeworks.com, 5 reasons why doing what's right is good for business. And you think, well, gosh, doing what's right is good just for doing what's right, right? Well, in many cases, doing what's right and talking about doing what's right are two different things. And so let's continue to share what these thoughts are. I found this article to be very, very beneficial. Reason number 1, your reputation is everything. Reason number 2, you're setting high expectations for yourselves and those around you. Reason number 3, attracting new customers is easier when you do what's right. As a business, one of your top goals is attracting those new customers, and several companies have established themselves and won over customers by selling their values and by doing what's right. One of the most popular examples is that shoe company, Tom's. Immediately after opening the company's homepage, they display a message that says, "See how your purchase improves lives." Customers want to do good as well. A large part of the Tom's success is that they're not only doing good, but they're also letting customers be a part of it. Do you know the story? You buy a pair of Tom's shoes and an extra pair is donated to somebody in need. So every time you buy a pair of shoes from Tom's, they donate another pair of shoes for somebody in need. That's a great way to attract customers and, by the way, keep them loyal. Reason number 4, doing what's right tends to attract media attention. You know the popular restaurant chain Chick-fil-A, right? They decided years ago to remain closed on Sundays so that restaurant operators and employees could spend time with their families. That's been their deal. Well, how many times have you heard us talk about it in the media about, the stance that they have and the position they take when it comes to working on Sundays and the value that family plays in their business. So you want to get people talking about you. Do the right thing. Local and national publications frequently cover feel-good stories like the Chick-fil-A story. And by doing what's right, you have a shot at earning some free publicity. You have a shot at earning free publicity every single week right here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. And what do? The thing that's right. Give us a call and tell us who's getting it right in business. And then finally, reason number 5 in this article from collegeworks.com of why we should do what's right and why it's good for your business is because, well, it helps you sleep better at night. Doing what's right and treating people fairly does more than just earn you good karma. You're also going to find that it reduces your stress. And by being honest, you don't have to worry about juggling different stories for different people. Paying invoices on time means you don't have to dodge phone calls, letters, and visits from unhappy creditors. By minimizing your unnecessary stress, you'll be able to sleep better at night and ultimately be healthier and more productive all day long. We talk a lot about productivity and minimizing stress and being organized and all of that, doing the right thing here on the Experience Pros Radio Show, Monday through Thursday, and then we celebrate on Friday with Braggin Friday. When you've earned the respect of your customers, they will go out and tell others. They will share your story. And we like to say that if you're doing, if you allow every opportunity, every interaction with your customer, your guest to be positive and overwhelmingly memorable, then you will see that they reciprocate in kind and actually will outperform every marketing dollar you've ever spent. So earn the respect of your customers, develop a reputation as a company that people can trust. And when you do those things that are right at all times, you will get better sleep at night and you don't have to worry about anybody that you might have harmed. Doing what's right oftentimes results in more customers, happier employees, and better relationships with your suppliers. And then the suppliers, right? That's the untold story, right? They're the ones who, if they get sideways, they could inadvertently or directly upset your apple cart in your business. So I thought it was a worthy conversation for you to consider why doing what's right is not just good for you, but it's good for your business. And again, those points, I'll just kind of give you a glance over them again. Number 1, your reputation is everything. Number 2, you set high expectations. Number 3, attracting new customers becomes much, much easier. Number 4, doing what's right attracts the media attention that you may or may not be looking for. And number 5, helps you sleep better at night. All 5 of those are good enough for me, and I invite you to do something to make a difference today. If you get the chance to call, and maybe you're listening to this on the podcast after the production here in our live program, you can call 855-FAN-BRAG 24/7. If we're not live on the show, like right about now, we're getting ready to wrap this thing up, you leave a message, and that message will be the Fan Brag for next Fan Braggin Friday. On behalf of Angel Tassi, who is in Los Angeles and not in Anaheim, and myself, our producer Chad, and everybody else who makes the Experience Pros Radio Show happen every single day, we say thank you for tuning in. Remember, you are the revolution in how people treat people in business. You are our reason why. We'll see you on Monday. Lord willing, have a great weekend.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. America's home for positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros Radio.